of these social media platforms. And so not everyone is on social media, and we get to see on a daily basis how people are conveying messages, important messages. Talk of people going live on Facebook, giving all sorts of information. Now, let's look at it from this perspective. Imagine somebody who does not have access to the internet, and they are somewhere, but they would still want to get that information that is being published out there. What are some of the measures that you have put in place as a media team, social media team, to ensure that everybody gets to have that information that you get to disseminate out there?
One of them is this same way I've come here to talk about social media so that we discuss it. We disseminate to our people out there so that they stick to the traditional sources, which are the radios. And radio has always been with us for such a long time, and it's through radio that our lives have been made where it is. We have used radio to the maximum. And to all those who do not have smartphones, those who do not have the latest technology gadgets, we know that the Ministry of Health has worked together with the permanent secretary at the cabinet office there. They have been sending, at least even to those who have the ordinary phones, they are able to see the messages. So our main push there is to make sure that our people, be it in markets, whatever, take time at least mwaona pa mafoni paja ma messages tuja. No, don't delete. If you just take a message, you delete. Please make sure that you ask your children, you ask your neighbor that what is this message? These are the points that we are trying to disseminate out there. It starts from just an SMS. That's where the technology comes to the voice where we are at the moment on the radio. So we have also deliberately come up with programs to go across the radio stations so that we continue interacting with those who are not on smartphones, those who are not on Facebook, especially that the coming in of Facebook or social media. People, those who, they have been told that even Vavafana, meaning just because it started from colleges, a lot of people that have been peddling lies, or to just restrict the number only to those who are young or the millennials. But Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, and then all these other word applications, they are for everyone. So our main message is that to our mothers and our sisters, our aunties, our children out there, at least get to those our brothers who have these applications so that they can connect you. It's a global village, and everyone is getting onto this global stage. We cannot discourage everyone, but there are a lot of these smaller pieces of phones which are costing around 70 kwacha, which we can get for our relatives out there. So basically, our concern as a ruling party, we have been addressing this concern. We know that not everybody is on phone, not everybody has the money to buy the phone, but we are encouraging also that we continue disseminating on a family basis. Parents ourselves, at least one should be the one to lead our people in families out of this darkness. The other one is that there is also the usual traditional public systems which the Ministry of Health has also employed. They are going around the compound, the villages, and then also the ministry has also been working across the nation using the legislature, and that is through the MPs. The MPs have been tasked this special task to distribute also the materials, not only the materials, but also the information that our people out there, they so much need this. But the other challenge is that also this, as we are disseminating this information, is also need to keep that social distancing and also the masking up. That's why you find that we have also been telling our people that even the chitenge can be used so that we fight this common disease, the COVID. So basically, it's a big challenge as a ruling party. It's a big challenge, but we have put proper measures, starting from, in fact, the office of the vice president, who have been using the means, the department, the disaster management department to fight this.
Okay, so the phone lines the phone line rather will be open soon. So make sure that you keep that burning question. As we get to open the phone line, you will be able to ask Mr. Mukondo that question, and he is here. He will be able to get back to that question. Now, there are generally four types of information that people are exposed to during a pandemic that we are facing now. There is factual information from official and professional institutions and government. There is incomplete or biased information which is misleading, although not necessarily inaccurate. This includes information which is out of date or out of context, and this can lead to confusion, stress, and rumors. And we also have humorous content, which may not convey accurate, but is not intended to be considered as factual. And we also have disinformation, misinformation or disinformation, which is widely spread and is often juicy and heavily repeated. Now, which of these type of information are you worried about?
We are worried with the misinformation.
Mhm.
In most cases, we don't get worried with those which are very much factual. But the misinformation, they are very close to the religious ones and then also the political ones. So our main worry is that one of misinformation, because we have a lot of purveyors of fake news. And as you have rightly said, Donald Trump, when he was coming on the world stage, he rightly identified it as fake news. He would say this fake news. And unfortunately, he was also referring to well-established institutions as the sources of fake news, and that was the CNN, the BBC. You would counter saying that these are fake news. So basically, we are also concerned as a ruling party that they are also the other one, which you find that which is the main source of fake news, is that one of half-truth. People deliberately will create a scenario which they know that they are getting. It's a fact that has happened, but the other side, the other half, they will mislead. Like that one of I remember my sister. She phoned here. She said concerning a male nurse who had passed on. You know, the WhatsApp, it had flooded the WhatsApp world, such that it was misleading people, and they almost lost trust into the formal source of information, and that was the means of health, because they ended up saying that the means of information was not actually disseminating the information as the way things were on the ground. So we are also worried to those purveyors of fake news who like bringing half-truth. They would create a scenario. Instead of finishing it the way it is, they would also put their agenda at the end of the day, so that everything is made political or religious. So these are some of the things which I've seen on the religious side, and I think the Nigerian preachers, they have also been warned. One of them is Pastor Chris, who was trying to attribute also COVID to G5, and it's something which one, if you use science, there is no link at all. And then also the other one, you do find that people deliberately, they would want to preach half-truth so that they mislead. So basically, those are our main concern, and as the Patriot Front desk, we counter such. And I wouldn't want to mention the many purveyors of such fake news, because once I mention them, it will water down our discussions, because we are not supposed to be political. We are not supposed to be championing divisions, but instead we are calling for everyone to come on board so that we move together as a nation.
Okay, and who do you consider as the people that manufacture and spread disinformation?
Mainly It emanates. I wouldn't want to say it's from the opposition or from the ruling party, but I would just say that it's mainly from the politicians. The other part which I wanted to talk about is the one which is religious. I mentioned Pastor Chris, where we have a good example of that. And I think he has been called even so. Is it the people, Oxford in UK? They have challenged him to come so that he can explain to them because he has huge followers there in the UK. The many problem that we have, like in Zambia, is that those who are outside government would want also to purvey their own, or should I say, to champion their own views, which are in most cases not in tandem with the international norms. So you find that we have this huge challenge, especially that these applications, the WhatsApp, the Facebook, they are not controlled in Zambia. So these bloggers, they have become the main purveyors of fake news and the peddlers of fake news, and it has become very difficult because the international applications like Facebook and WhatsApp, they are domiciled abroad. So the Zambian government do not have that jurisdiction to arrest such individuals. It becomes extremely difficult. But where you find that the numbers they are attached, like under Zicta, sorry, you find that it becomes easier to monitor, especially where WhatsApp is concerned. So, but basically, because of the numbers, we are a country about 18 million, and you find out of 18 million, maybe 5 million people, or I can say even 2 million people are are using these applications, because I can just say all the civil servants who are maybe numbering almost to 800, they are on they have access to these applications. So we can even say 2 million people are on Facebook, they're on WhatsApp. It becomes extremely difficult. So to monitor and to control these bloggers, it has become extremely difficult to monitor them and to challenge them. So the main medicine that we have is we just have to be proactive as party functionaries, as people, as leaders across the political divides, so that we fight this COVID pandemic together.
Okay, so as PF social media team, you are worried about the misinformation and disinformation. So, who are the beneficiaries of this misinformation?
As I said, in the case of preacher men, they would want to champion this, that they are the people who had fought the COVID. They are the people who had stood with our Lord Jesus Christ in these hard times. They were the brave one. They would want the churches to be full at the end of the day. So that we are not encouraging. That we are asking all our spiritual leaders to desist from that, and then also to help us to fight such people who are championing such causes. The other one is that one of political mileage. Other people, they're even saying that after this COVID-19, we will see the Patriot Front is going to benefit. They are going to say, we won this battle. No, that's
I
that
like
is
the 17 part. The COVID 19, instead, you just added the 17 there. Okay.
yes, the COVID.
So the people are looking forward to.
Okay, no problem.
To seeing the ruling party.
Yes, the ruling party, the others, they're saying, after this COVID-19, we are going to see the PF will continue ruling. But our appeal to our people, no one is going to vote for a COVID survivor. No one is going to vote for anyone because he was championing COVID politics. No one is going to be voted that he is a COVID survivor. No. We are going to vote when time comes, basing our judgment on what? On the successes of what we have done, maybe meal, as the Patriot Front seen to it that the meal prices have been reduced to make sure that the common man there is able to access the same meal which is being accessed at State House. And the other one, they'll be talking about empowerment of our youths. These the same things of where you are finding the youths, they have come up, they're saying, no, Why should you give the Sudanese this concession of our God? This, the PF, it's 100%. That's where we are going to be voting, not on COVID politics. So let us desist from making this pandemic a political tool. And as Patriot Front, we are very much alive to the fact that we can never use the pandemic to champion your political message. Because the first pandemic, which was recorded in 430 BC in the Athenians, that was in the Greeks there, the northern part of Africa there, Libya, Egypt, somewhere there. The pandemic which had ravaged the Greeks' Issos there, it killed their first democratically elected president, Pericles. That was in 430 BC, because he had lost touch with the reality. He politicized the pandemic. So when the pandemic continued ravaging the people or the Athenians there, they demanded for his blood. They said, no, I think the gods have told us. Making it political, it will follow to become religious. Others will come and say, no, the interpretation here, God is telling us we should kill you. So he was ended up sacrificed, so that the people of Greece would be liberated from that pandemic. But it went on. It killed people despite having killed their political leader. So it is on that first pandemic, which has been recorded in human history, that we are very much alive, that we cannot politicize these politics. We have to desist from politicizing COVID-19. So for us, we are very alive to the fact that historically, there are facts, historical facts, which if you can go even you punch there, who was Pericles, you know how he was killed in 430 BC. So basically, that is almost 430 years before our Lord Jesus Christ was born. And our Lord Jesus Christ, again, we don't have to make it religious, because he told us these pandemics, will be seeing them. They'll be moving side by side with you. But just know that these are some of the indicators. There will be wars. Wars will be fought everywhere. Nation will rise against nation. But today, where we are, we have all these facts. We have all this history. We need to fight this pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic, with the vigor that we have. And it's very encouraging, because so far so good. It's a successful story on the world stage because of the same gadgets that we have of information. We have people, less than 6 million people who are sick with the same COVID-19. If you see 100 years ago, we are registering 50 million people who are dead. So it's like we have divided that figure almost by almost 100 times. So let's encourage ourselves, our brothers out there, that we are on this successful trajectory route. So we continue following this positive route that we have taken as a world. But we make sure that we fight this misinformation, which other people would want just for the psychological part of it. Because I posted this, have you seen? I have more than 5,000 likes. I have 10,000 likes. I misled people. Look at the way I've misled people. Those are the people that we should talk to and discourage them from pervading that news.
Okay, so even before we open the phone line, what kind of advice do you have for people who are falling prey to misinformation?
Our advice to our people, especially our marketeers, our vendors, our street vendors, and then also the Uber pushers, and all those ordinary people who are in the villages. Make sure where you are not getting right, we have these health centers that the government has erected across the nation. You can get to your nearest clinic, ask them about the COVID, they will explain to you. And there are a lot of, you can also be used as a source of information. Get those leaflets, take them back to where you are selling your merchandise, to your markets, to the streets, the points where you are. You help to disseminate the information, because a lot of information is just hiding in these government departments, the clinics, the health centers. They have these leaflets which are supposed to benefit everyone. They are not just there to be idling. And then also, those who are in charge of this dissemination of information, especially our civil servants, especially that the president has said now that the civil service has been open 100% under the new normal. Take that information dissemination seriously. At least whenever, if you are coming from maybe from Chilanga there, make it an habit to carry with you these leaflets, so that as you go along, you give people. There are a lot of people who will be saved through such smaller activities, but very good measures.
Okay, and the number is 0978325332, 0978325332. That is the number that you can get through to us on and get to ask that question, get to contribute towards the topic that we have today on United Voice Radio, as we are looking at misinformation in a time of digital proliferation, and in particular in a time of the COVID-19, which is both a local and international pandemic. And so the number is 0978325332. Hello there. Hello, you through to United Voice Radio. Add your voice, your name, and where you're calling us from. Okay, can you reduce the volume on your radio? Your name, please. Okay, Mr. Male, please go on. Yeah.
Mukondo Chendela, Honorable Moses Mwari. Fine, and how are you, sir? Mm, mm, thank you. Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Male, for coming through. Okay, the number is 0978325332, 0978325332. We'll take as many calls as possible, and we'll allow Mr. Mukondo to get back to the concerns that are being raised. Hello, good morning, and welcome to United Voice Radio. Add your voice. Morning, thank you. Your name and where you're calling us from? Okay, please go on.
Toka bwino muli bwanyi wa boss. Mm, mm, mm.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming through. And you can also call us on the number 0978325332, 0978325332. And we have another call here. Hello, good morning, and welcome to United Voice Radio. Hello. Hello, youth through United Voice Radio. Good morning. Fine, thank you.
Wait a minute, one from. Malave kutwebe shina. Kwa ishina fie.
At Banana Shina. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. 0978325332. We'll pick one last call for this particular session. The first session, okay, we have a call here. Hello there. Mari Bwanj. Tede Bwino na iset. Kama na wandan. Okay. Munga tuze kona mwe.
Bwino mali bwanji kumutendere. Yes, come.
Okay, you can just state your comment and just not attack anyone even as you go on.